Okay, I'm pulling up my documents. um, I went out to a coffee shop yesterday to write, get some stuff done, and I feel like I was relatively productive. I did get, I feel like quite a bit done in the time that I was there, so that was nice. Um, so I've got a little bit more to go with this last piece that I was working on before I headed out from the coffee shop. So I've got just a little bit more to work on from there. And then I'll be able to move a couple of stickies on my Kanban board, which is nice. But tomorrow I'm going hiking with Bestie and probably Bestie's baby. So it's not like going to be like hike. I don't think. Maybe she'll have like a baby strap. I don't know. We'll see. So tomorrow is a day for being outside and with friends. So tomorrow I'm anticipating not a great deal of writing. Maybe in the evening. But maybe not. I don't know. So I kind of have to make up for whatever I would not necessarily write tomorrow. So that's why today is going to be like get it done day. Also, y'all, I feel like I'm getting old, which is like not fun. Because I found like a cut underneath my like pinky toe. And I was like, how did you get there? I still don't know. So I was treating that for about 2 days, and then I reached into the pantry to get a box of something with my right hand, and the box next to it fell, and I tried to catch it with my left hand and jammed these two fingers into the door frame. Like, I feel like, but then again, like maybe it's not that I'm getting old, maybe it's just that I'm continually uncoordinated, because I kind of have been my entire life. So, I shouldn't blame it on my age. I should blame it on just like general uncoordinatedness. But yeah, so I have a few ouchies. I'm hoping that I won't get any more tomorrow while we're out going for a hike. But yeah, fun times. So hooray. But have I considered taking a dance class? I am entirely lacking in any sort of rhythm. Unfortunately, I got my maternal side musical talent, or lack thereof, should I say. My father's parents were very musical. They played the piano and the organ, and they had their own radio show and sang for a while. So it's like they're very, very coordinated, very musical people. My mother's side of the family, not so much. My grandmother always like was a part of the choir, but it was mainly because they donated a lot of money. It's not because she was a fantastic singer. It was because they made lots of donations and tithes. And anyway, let's just say I got that side of the family, and it's not great. I have zero, like I jokingly, half jokingly, describe myself as half tone deaf. Half the time I can tell when I'm off the note. I can't get there, but I can tell that I'm off. The other half the time, I don't know that I'm off, but I'm still off. So I'm just like, I don't know. I have zero sense of rhythm, zero sense of musicality. I like good music. But the types of music that I tend to gravitate towards are those that have like the really driving percussion. I like drums. Y'all, I like drums. What can I say? But yeah, so anyway, so that's what I have. So I have zero sense of rhythm, but yeah, I still enjoy listening to music. I just it's probably for your best interest not to ask me to sing. So yeah, so do you have any special plans for the weekend? Since I'm going to visit Bestie, I am excited about that. But yeah, Charlie says, hey, hello, Charlie. How are you? Happy Friday. And Stephanie says, hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Mark, hey, welcome. Welcome. Cool Gamer is here. Hi, hello. CB says, I want to get as much of my nano planning done as I can, as you can stand. And then your new draft of Stark for President Book 1, you want that finished by the following weekend because Friday after next is March 3rd. Yes, which seems weird that we only have, how many days do we have left? We have essentially about 10 days, right? 7, 3, we have 11 and a half days left in February, which is yikes. But on the other hand, I am moving some stickies, so I'm pleased. So we're getting there. CB says, and okay. You're about to fix dinner. Yes, Alfred. Yes, it was not fun. It was not fun. I'm just grateful my knuckles did not turn purple. So I think I can thank my what do you call it? Hyperextension, double jointedness. Because they pop back in very nicely, which is not like, so I don't have like they'll pop out on their own type of hyperextension. That's sort of part of Ehlers-Danlos. My brother has been formally diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos, and it's likely that I have it as well, thanks to, again, Dad, this time, not Mom. But so yeah, I've never broken a bone. Neither has my dad. Neither has my brother. And like the crazy kind of things that we did in our youth, you would think that we would have at least broken, I don't know, like 3 to 5, but no. And that's one of the nice things about hyperextension is that it bends far past where it's supposed to, and then it will bend back. So you don't have to worry as much about breaking bones, which is nice because then I don't have to worry like, did I break my fingers? No, I likely didn't. So, we're good there. I don't know. Apparently I'm like random chatty today. You're welcome. I'm sorry, whichever of those two you want to pick. You made Darcy's family tree yesterday. Ooh, how does that look? Did you do it in a program or did you do it by hand? I've done things like this by hand before. I've also attempted to do them digitally through like either Word or like a Canva program or something. And I always find it takes me far longer to do it in a digital manner than it does on paper. However, when you get to like super branching out of the family and you run out of paper space, that becomes when you wish you had done it in the digital format. Megan says you're brainstorming for your Substack today and waiting for the boyfriend to return home. Gotcha. Mark says today is your publishing day. Yay! So now that everything is complete, you'll be reading a book to relax. Yes, and make sure in the second sprint to do your self-promo for where we can find your book. Make sure to do that for us. And congratulations to Mark, says Monique. Yes. CB says, that's what I had to do to get the coordination gremlins to disappear when you were a young kid. Yeah. Yeah, dancing as a child definitely helps with enforcing a sense of rhythm and like a pattern of counting, sort of like almost subconsciously, in order to keep the rhythm. But I did not do that as a child. Well, I did. They did sign me up for ballet lessons. And the thing that I remember the most about the ballet lessons was we were the teacher wanted us to practice leaps and like getting our feet like actually up. And so we put on socks and we had to sort of like run to get the takeoff, jump, and then we would slide sort of on the landing. And we were supposed to pretend that we were trying to keep our feet up so that the troll under the bridge didn't eat our feet. That was what I remember from ballet class, was avoiding the trolls eating our feet. Yep. CB says, when I started, I had a good turnout, and that was it. Well, at least you had that. Megan says, I have a sleep study this weekend. Ooh, so other than that, nothing fun planned. Well, hopefully you get some clarification and some, like a plan going forward then after this sleep study results. CB says, I was the tallest, least coordinated person in the class. Yeah, I've felt that before, yes. Yay for Sticky's moving. Indeed. I feel like I got stuck for about 2 weeks where like I felt like I wasn't moving anything. So yes, I'm very happy to be moving some Stickies again. Charlie says, I've been way too busy this week, so I'm looking forward to a chill weekend. I hope to write at least a little something today, but I'm not sure what because your mind is wild at the moment. I don't know. I did, so I've been reading the Pep Talk for Writers, and I'm finally sort of ahead of the game, like in drafting wise. And one of the more recent ones is like generating ideas. And Grant Faulkner suggests trying Ray Bradbury's way of generating ideas, which is just to list nouns, create a long list of nouns, and then go back and sort of write like 200 words or less about each of those nouns. And once you have done that, you start to look for patterns or to like stitch things together as to like what's the theme, what's the connection, is this like a setting for a new idea, is this fit in an old idea? So I tried that once already, and it fit into one of my work in progresses, but then I have another list that's like completely different. And I'm like, oh no, a shiny new idea. Oh no. But maybe you want to try Ray Bradbury's noun list for generating ideas. I don't know. Monique says, you drew the 7 of Pentacles inverted, basically getting the vibe of an uphill climb, which is kind of how you currently feel with your D&D Bard character. Oh, okay. Makes sense. CB says, 42 days till Camp Nano starts. Goodness, CB, you're already on the countdown. And from March 3rd to the 24th, you're not going to be able to be in any streams. You're going to be knitting non-stop. Gotcha. You think you fractured your littlest toe on your left foot. The pinky toes are like honestly the most likely to get fractured because you jam those into things all the time. It's awful. 2 weeks ago by smacking it off a chair, right? Yes. Yeah, the corner of the bedpost is the most dangerous for me, which is why I now have like a little mini trash can in front there. It's just to make me extra avoid it. Yeah. Printed out a family tree template. Okay, so paper. Basically, all you need to figure out was the names of parents and relatives on her mother's side. Gotcha. SA says, congrats to Mark. That is awesome for publishing today. Yay. Lindsay says, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Irish dance might work. It might. I kind of doubt it, though. I'm just that uncoordinated. Shiny new ideas. Yes, exactly. Shiny new idea. We love them so much. Coffee Crate Connect JL. Hello. How's it going? Late start, but better late than never. Exactly. Okay, let's do cards. I pulled them, but I haven't really paid much attention to them before the stream. So first one I pulled is the Chariot, which is the major arcana, like action, charge, full speed ahead, like full on, just go for it energy. So there is the Chariot from the Lucid Dreams deck. Love it. So action, success, forward movements, control, willpower, determination, but also could mean two opposing forces working together towards a goal. So like, again, action, just that complete and utter action and forward movement. Now is the time to go forward and shove everything that is not going to help you on your way to the goal out of the way. Just like, don't even pay attention to it, just go forward. That is the energy of that card, which I have to tell you is not a bad energy sometimes. Not a bad energy at all. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is, how do I say this? This is a card that indicates a lack of something. Sort of like, it sometimes comes across as like lack of material wealth, like poverty, but it's like you don't have a leg to stand on. You don't have the resources you need. But because it is a 5, it is that midpoint in your journey. So it's like a temporary lack of something. So that you may have a delay, or you may think that you have some sort of like you lack something. But like, you know, get in your chariot and just go for it. Absolutely go for it. Maybe it's to find whatever it is that you're lacking, but you need to just get going and get doing. Then we have the Dragonfly, which is truth transcends illusion. So there's our Dragonfly up close and personal. Dragonfly is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as the dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, the dragonfly appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere. I like the sound of that because that sometimes means having that aha moment when you're working on your story. Peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize that you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, the dragonfly offers this message. You exist with unity in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along a path that your soul needs to travel to have the experience it craves. Having a hard time. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world, and there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty space guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insight to your conscious mind overlooks. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so maybe this scarcity mentality right here, maybe this is just like our fears and our anxieties. Like, we've been trapped in this, and in order to get to that action mode, we have to recognize that it's kind of in our heads, and that we need to accept that, like, we are worthy of the action. We are worthy of our dreams. So recognize that this is a temporary state. Recognize that this can be overcome, and then move forward. Love that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like those cards together. I like a lot of my cards together. Don't even mention the corner of the bed. How many times have I busted my toes in the dark? Right? That's why you need to put like a little trash can there or something. Just like something for your toe to kick that instead of the bed. Monique says, ooh, chariot, yay! And for the dragonfly, Charlie's favorite. Yes, yay! Dragonflies are one of your guides and guardians. You love that card so much. Yes. You are surrounded by them, right? I went to a store yesterday and somebody asked about dragonflies in the to the cashier, and they're like, oh no, we sold out of those already. And I was like, oh, you had dragonflies? They were like little accessory type things. And then I also saw something dragonfly day before yesterday. So apparently dragonflies are abounding at the moment. So there you go. Thanks for pulling cards. You're welcome. You broke your left baby toe on the corner of your bed in broad daylight. Oh no! Dinner is on the stove though, so yay. Okay, let's do the first sprinty sprint. And, oops, I hit the wrong thing. Okay, 25 minutes. We're going to start with, should we start with Pug, Stinky Pug, or Turtle Timer? Stinky Pug, Turtle Timer. Which would you prefer? 25 minutes on either one, but Stinky Pug or Turtle Timer? Which would you prefer? CB says Stinky Tub. Stinky Tub. Lord, y'all. I chugged a cup of coffee right before the stream. Apparently that was not the best idea. All right. CB said it first, so here we go. All right, Stinky Pug, to start us off, and we will do at least one turtle later. You're chugging yours now. Yeah, hopefully you can speak without stuttering as a result of your coffee later. Okay, so 1, save your document, especially if you have already worked on it today. 2, it's hard to do with my 2, make sure you take a sip of something if you have not done so recently. So cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? Where did it go? I got 154 words, and then I got distracted, and I started researching something. Sorry. But I'm almost done researching, I think. Yes. So there we go. I have a couple hundred words, and some research is mostly done. So Jail chugged the coffee at the beginning of the sprint. And also, like, I need to remember to do the countdown with my right hand today. It was a little uncomfortable trying to do my left hand like I normally do. Monique says, I totally forgot that I need to gender flip Lady Catherine. Okay. You're going to need to fix that. Yes. If you are doing a complete gender swap, then yes. I'm curious though, are you going to include any trans or non-binary rather than just the binary swap in terms of your Pride and Prejudice swap? Julie says, better late than never. Welcome. But it's the Dawdling Writer channel. You can come on in whenever you like. So, you know, it's all good. Y'all, I've been needing to like just at least wipe my glasses off for the last 2 days, and I've been so not just lazy. Just didn't do it. Time for a smoothie break. Excellent. Yes, I made a smoothie today. I think, is this my first smoothie of the year? It might be. Anyway, we had some strawberries that were sitting out on the counter because I like room temperature fruit. And they were starting to get the counter pink. And so I was like, I better use these. So I chopped them up and tossed them in the smoothie cup. And then I put a whole banana in. And the banana was relatively green. So it just tasted like banana. It just tasted like banana. So, you know, so I had to add some, the PB2, the peanut butter powder that has the cocoa in it. So I added like 2 scoops of that. It still tasted just like banana. So I added some more. Hopefully your smoothie tastes better than my initial banana. Just full on, just banana taste. I don't mind banana. When it overpowers everything else, it's a little much. CB says, you're eating dinner and watching a couple of documentaries about the author who must not be named. Mark made some tea and read a book. Ooh, nice. Enjoying the peace and quiet. Yes. I'm curious, though, is the book that you're reading in the same genre that the book you published, or is it something completely different to give your brain a break? Yeah, I think Fame sometimes does this. Yeah. Essay says, emptied out one of my email boxes. Woohoo! And you're sharing cool stuff on the Wings for Writers Discord group. Gotcha. Julie says, I'm making use of my day off to sit at Panera and write. Oh, yes. Am I writing an incredibly spicy and dark novella? Yup. It's been fun. I'm curious. There was a drink at Panera that was like making the rounds on the internet that like it had more caffeine than an energy drink. Was there charged lemonade or something like that? Have you had that? Can you confirm that it has as much caffeine as they have said? SA says, I'm also waiting on lunch to be ready because my sugar levels dropped lower than they've been in a while. Oh no. Yes. Snack. Snack if you should. If you must. Yes. Mark says it's something completely different. Okay, good. It's just what you happen to be reading at the moment. Gotcha. You're on cup 2 of it, and yes, it's ridiculous. You can confirm that it is ridiculous. Okay, gotcha. You're going with the mango yuzu, and it's delicious, and your insides are buzzing. Okay, well, don't give yourself a heart attack, please. But it is good to know, to verify from people that we know that it is in fact true. Okay, let's do the second sprint. You're cutting it with regular lemonade. Yes. Yes. Good. We're going to do the purple teapot for our next one because he's so pretty. Don't forget that the second sprint is your self-promo sprint, so it is the time to make sure, excuse me, that you are promoting your stuff. So if you have an Amazon author page or a new, excuse me, a new book coming out, Mark, yes, make sure you tell us the name of it and where we can find it. Also, make sure that if you have a website, blog, social medias that you want us to handle, please let us know that you want us to follow. Let us know what platform it's on and what your handle is. There we go. All the fun stuff. You can find my tarot journals in the Amazon author page, link description down below. I did finally, I think, get the A+ content correct. So hopefully within the next week that will show up on Amazon. So yeah, that is hopefully coming soon. And okay, regular reminders. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is that you are hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Don't forget to do the self-promo. Mark's first one did not go through, but the second one did. So I was able to find the link for Mark's newest book. But when I click on your author name, it just shows your trilogy, but it doesn't seem like your author page is set up yet. So if you have not done so, you might want to think about it, but no pressure, because there's a lot of moving pieces for sure. But yes, so if you are interested in Mark's, there we go. If you're interested in Mark's books, the link will take you to the newest one, book 3. But if you click on Mark's name, you can see all 3 of them. So woohoo! Okay. So that's exciting. Okay. Let me scroll and see. So Julie says, if anyone is near Harrisburg or Hershey, Pennsylvania, you'll be signing at Cupboard Maker Books on March 11th. Ooh, that's fun. So here is the Cupboard Maker Books website, so you can see about the event. If not, you can still check out the books on Julie's website, juliez.com, spelled Z-E-E. Megan says, have you checked out my latest post about a Massachusetts bill? No, I have not, so I will have to do so. So here is Megan's newest Substack link. And if you want to check out all of Megan's other things, here is the link tree. Charlie says, get ready for my fiction by subscribing to my newsletter and podcasts at projectshadow.com. Excellent. Megan says, took the dogs out that sprint. They're content now. Good. Happy dogs. Happy owners. Yes. JL says, you're so happy. It's such a dark day. I can't even tell you how happy the gray sky makes me. Ours is currently very sunny, so I do not get the writing atmosphere today, but it's okay. We're going to charge ahead anyway, like the chariot says. I did finish the research and getting like some formatting done for another blog post. So it was a productive sprint, even if I don't have like a specific number of words to show you. But it felt productive, and I also caught up on some things that I had not tracked yet for my bullet journal and my regular planner. So last week, this was the first time I used this spread, just sort of getting myself a little space to journal. And as you can see, like I haven't used it like as much this week just because I've been tired. So I don't know if I should continue this layout for next week or if I should like change it up again. I'm probably going to change it up again just because. But yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, I have things that are finally getting checked off of my to-do list that I have separated for this week and this month. But there's still some things that I need to knock off the list. So I still have things to do. Stickies to move. Leslie says, I've been struggling with this current chapter that you're working on. But now you think you're getting around to it. Yay! Because you've changed a character's point of view to a different character's point of view. Ooh, okay. Yes. So apparently it was not through the right POV then. Because if you're struggling and if it doesn't make sense to tell it through one pair of eyes, then yeah, definitely need to switch that. So that makes sense. Okay. I'm trying to remember. And I don't remember at the time. It's okay. It's whatever. It'll come back to me or it won't, one way or another. All right. We need another sprinty sprint. Let's do a 25er. Or should we do a 30? Yeah, let's do a 25er and then see how we feel. See if we need a bonus or if there are. Okay. Turtle or gray teapot? Which would you prefer? Turtle timer or the gray still teapot? Turtle is swimming, so you have a little bit of motion. The gray teapot is still, no motion. Turtle or teapot? JL says teapot. Okay. All right, here we go. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is that you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Ooh, do it again if you need to. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay, I need to subtract 108. So I wrote 590 words. Not bad. Although I do have some red squiggly lines in there. But that's okay. I'm gonna have to go back in and fill some of these out a little bit more, but that is also okay. Where were we? Lindsay finished editing a book chapter, not yours, but you're ready to do some coursework now. Excellent. CB says 0 words both time you're doing schooling, listening to talk about World War II. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to save this. I do need to look and see how our spreadsheet looks today. I have not checked yet. What is today? Today is the 17th. Okay. Need to change the change the color of these tabs. It's no longer the 16th. It is the 17th. Okay, so I need to fill out and see what's going on YouTubes. Me. Okay, do we have Michael? Oops. Yes, okay, Michael is in 15 minutes. Let me pop that in there. Okay, what about Paper Tiger? Yes. Currently live. And I know hers number 1, because she normally has 2 to 3 every day. Okay, so Paper Tiger is currently live. Michael is going to be live in a few short minutes. Savvy and RK are going to be on at 4, so in almost an hour. Jillian and Jamie, I need to add that. Jillian and Jamie stream at the same time. They're co-streamers, but they each stream to their own channel. So, Jamie Sands. Sorry if I am confusing. Okay, maybe I need to find it through Jillian. Okay. Mute. Where is... Okay. Why is this not? Yeah, I tried to open too many things. Oopsies. And that was definitely not the correct. Okay, I will have to find Jamie's a little bit later. Maybe it's already in here. I don't know. No. Okay. I will have to figure that out. But anyway, so I will fill in the last couple of these, but you have 10 minutes to have a bio break before Michael's stream. And if you want to continue writing, immediately Paper Tiger is already on. Mark read a chapter and made dinner. Excellent. Good. Yes. So I will go and see if I can find the rest of these, but there are places to go tonight, so that is good. Don't forget to save before you go, and make sure that you enjoy your weekend. And I will see y'all back here on the 19th, which is Sunday, from 2 to 5. And we can figure out how we're going to do on week 8 of 2023. Can you believe that we're already approaching week 8? It's insane. Anyway, okay, I will see y'all soon. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to go away now. Okay, bye.